Pray 即係祈禱啦，跟住 ground is like an area, right? So it's really a play on playground 同埋 Prayground 嘅分別。It is a platform for 唔同嘅 group 去 create 一啲佢哋覺得佢想做嘅嘢。Music or art or theatre。一開頭係想有一個活動，可以又有祈禱嘅 element， 但係又有玩嘅元素，即係 fun element as well。
可能有啲人咧走過兩次啦，因為有會考咧同埋 A level 啦。
For you to express your emotions through the form of writing. Crazy.
What is writing? Is it DSE like writing?
Oh no, it's not DSE writing. You can save that for later. Anyway.
7月22號就係 DSE 放榜啦，咁我哋想喺放榜之前有一個活動俾到年青人，係一個可以幫佢哋放鬆心情嘅活動。Because the results are coming out, so everyone is super nervous. 但係其實 at this point, all you can really do is enjoy yourself and let whatever happens happen.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi. My name is Hans.
I'm Rustam.
And I'm Marco.
And I mainly do photography and videography. It started out as a hobby.
I was originally into fashion sense, like fashion style and stuff.
And yeah, I also focus on photography. I do a little bit of sports here and there, but yeah.
Yeah. And we're called Vintrovisuals.
So how it all started?
Yep. How it all started. Right here. This shoe right here. That's how it all started. So, it was because of the shoe that he left behind with me, and I wore it. And then I thought to myself, oh wow, I actually like this shoe. And it's a retro shoe. It's called the Nike Blazers right here. And before that, I didn't have a specific style that I like. But then when I wore this specific shoe right here, but it was blue color, not exact one, but same model. And I realized, oh, I really like this this aesthetic, this retro vibe, this vintage feel. And from then on, I realized this is what I want to stick to. And then it also translated it into my my visual interests. So like anything vintage or retro, like when it comes to like photos, fashion, or videos, I really love it. And it's all because of this shoe right here. I told him about it. I told him, oh, I really love the shoe. It's amazing. Like I really like how I feel with this shoe. Right. And he told me about the whole idea of creating like a whole
it started off as a rough idea, like, you know, just posting like photos of outfits or anything that is aesthetic to it, there's aestheticness to it. So we started off with like an idea for Instagram.
It was all for fun. Like,
it was just for fun.
Hey, they do. What if like we actually take photos and like, you know, try to make them
Emulate film.
Yeah, emulate film, or like, you know, basically what he said. And we're like, yeah, why not? You know, why not?
It's not gonna hurt if we don't try.
Yeah, it was just an idea. So, right. And we stuck to that. Just have my shoe back. We stuck to that, and we discussed it over at a friend's place. How many months ago?
I think it was
4 months ago.
4 months ago.
It was back in April. We wanted to start this whole new platform for us to, not just our personal platform on Instagram, but rather as a collective.
Right.
So we wanted to have different people's ideas and mash them all together and put it out into our new platform of new page on Instagram, basically.
Right. My side, I have my own personal feed on Instagram, but like the pictures that I want to put out sometimes, I don't want to mix it up with my personal life. So like, I saw it as an opportunity to like dump in my other stuff as well. That was like the initial idea. Like it it was a passion page.
Exactly.
You know, it was just for interest.
It's like an outlet of
Yes.
our newfound interest.
Yes. Exactly what he said.
Then came to a point when we saw like a potential into this new idea and wanted to turn it into a business sort of thing where you know we get clients that are into similar interests, so like vintage and retro aesthetics, and maybe collab with them and eventually have their own businesses get up there same time as us.
Yeah.
So that's when we started to take this whole Vintrovisuals thing to the next level.
And since then it was smooth sailing.
Yep. And before that, before all that happened, it was just simple photo shoots, simple hangouts.
Yeah.
Like with somebody, you know, somebody just wanted to
Collab with us.
Or like, oh,
Mainly it was this guy.
yeah, these guys are like,
I was the in-house model.
Yeah.
And I got sick of it, so I retired.
we use this guy as a model.
That was an
Like for
experiment,
fun,
basically.
for fun.
We had probably like 5,000 photos of him alone in the past 4 months or so.
Yeah, it was all just this
It was
guy.
all him.
And yeah, we just
Then we started branching out to other models. So again, thanks to this guy.
yeah.
His connections.
Yeah.
People wanted to join in as well. Like
Yeah.
they saw what we were doing, and they wanted to join in as well. So everybody was in the same boat.
My role in the group for Vintro, I'm not really a photographer, but I'm more of the behind-the-scenes film photographer.
Yep.
So-
Using that guy right there. That guy right here. Yep, that's it. 36 shots. That's it.
36 shots. You can check after 1 week.
That's it.
That's it. And then I'm also like the PR as well, the clientele and the stylist of the group.
Yes. Basically, the whole group, like we all help each other out.
Yeah.
You know,
We all
like,
specialize in a specific
yes.
area. Where this
Yes.
guy is our fashion/model.
Because this guy knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
This guy knows a lot.
So I'm just
I know.
PR stylist.
Yeah.
You are the editor-in-chief.
Basically,
You are-
photographer/tech guy.
Yeah, he's a tech guy.
We still have 2 more people in our group, but
They can't make it today.
They can't make it today, sadly.
Shout out to
Specialize in
Renell and Jude.
Video and the equipment.
The link will be up here.
Just kidding. Yeah, so you might be wondering why it's called Vintrovisuals. So we basically brainstormed
For 3 hours.
3
We
hours.
saw for 3 hours.
3
We were
hours.
starting to get
Well, it's
pissed.
actually not just 3 hours. It was a couple of days, but in reality, it was just 3 hours.
It boiled down to that specific
Boiled down to
moment
that
where
3
we had
hours.
to make a decision on what we should name ourselves.
Because that was the next step forward.
Yeah.
And this happened in one of our friends' rooftop. Shout out to Ian. Thank you for lending us a rooftop.
And booze.
So everything was just casual, you know, we were just chatting, trying to think of a name. We went from
rice grain.
rice grain, because we're Asians, and grain for the film grain.
Right, you get the
You get the idea?
Vintrolls.
Vintrolls, or
What does it mean?
rentage. Rentage, so it was just retro/vintage.
Yes.
Then there was one specific name that clicked
Vintro.
everyone, Vintro, because the specific theme was vintage/retro. So I kind of took the first 3 letters of both, and I was like, Vin and Tro. Oh, first and last 3 letters. This came up as a joke initially because I was like, just, you know, scrambling names. I was like, Vintro. And then just kind of clicked with everyone. But then Vintro wasn't complete. It wasn't like the thing that we wanted to be basically known as. So we came up with the second name, Visuals. We initially said productions. We were like, it's kind of not really what we want to be known for, production. Because like we mentioned earlier, vintage and retro aesthetics, so like the visual side of it. And so that's why we decided to just call ourselves Vintrovisuals.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
After that, we started working on the business side of things. Our guy here contacted different people to collab with.
First one was
Our first gig was actually our most.
I would say our biggest
Yeah, our biggest
to this day is YMDH. It's a fashion brand,
clothing line.
Clothing
clothing
line.
line, and
Where
they're actually really, really high up there.
yeah.
And we were just really glad that we were given the opportunity to take their photos and videos for their product shoot.
For the product shoot.
Yeah,
Product shoot.
yeah. It was. We didn't even know that it was going to be like a really big thing because
Yeah, we were expecting like just a normal photo shoot,
Yeah.
like with one model,
like
and then
just
and
we thought it was going to be like
casual kind of thing.
like what we always do,
Yeah.
by ourselves. But we're just somebody we didn't know.
Yeah.
But he knew that person, so we thought it was just going to be like a simple, day out, the usual day, like just taking
Yeah.
photos of like outfits.
well, little did we know it was actually a whole company we're dealing with.
Yeah.
It was the makeup
Big
department.
Yeah.
We get to
Clothing
the
department.
spot and it was all like makeup artists.
We were actually intimidated, man.
Yeah, well, we felt like we were overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah, actually,
What happened?
that's
Because
the right word.
we did not know that it was going to be like that. All he said was, "Oh, hey guys, somebody just contacted me. They want us to shoot their clothes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I knew that
Nothing
day. Nothing else until like that day itself or the day before was it.
Don't even remember, that was like a long time
Probably
ago.
on the day itself, and we realized it was a whole production
We
team
were taken by surprise.
over there. And yeah.
And ever since then, gigs started coming to us, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we still are in the startup phase and we're still working on a couple of things.
Yep. We're still trying to like get a whole. We're trying to build up a bigger portfolio. Like,
We're still learning as we go.
Yes.
So website coming up soon. Working on it. Work in progress.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Link and subscription.
Right.
up there.
So we have a couple of goals on why we came up as a group. Basically, the first is we want to inspire and share the knowledge that we have learned throughout our years. So, because none of us went to any sort of school that
That taught us how to do
specializes into this
how to do
industry.
that. Right.
So
This was all purely passion.
passion,
Self-taught.
self-taught, hours of research, sleepless nights back in when we started photography. It started off with that, tech specs and all that, and then it turned into practice. Started going out, taking photos, and then YouTube videos on how to edit this, how to do this, how to do that. So everything that we know to this day is basically
It was out of because of hobby.
It's
Hobby,
because
interest.
we love what we're doing.
Yeah.
We understand what it takes to, get your work up there, and we believe we still have a lot to learn. A lot to
yeah.
learn. We're like I mentioned before this whole video thing. We're a student of the game.
Yep.
Very
Still
much.
are, and
Still learning.
It's never gonna stop. All it takes is just an idea.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, like, and you gotta act on that specific idea. We do want to make it happen.
You have to put in the
You
work.
gotta put in the
You have
effort to
put
make
the
it
effort.
happen.
You can't just say, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that," and not act on it, because then it's just like you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
there are, other paths to success. It's not all the time that you have to be in a school or an institute. But of course, if you can make it into that path, then please go ahead and take it. But what we're trying to say is that not all the time you will have that opportunity or that privilege to be able to go into an institute. Work hard.
Have faith in yourself.
Yeah, have faith in yourself. Teach yourself.
You gotta,
You have all the tools you need out there. You have the internet, you have Google, you have YouTube.
It's way easier now for everyone.
We just learn it from
Yeah.
from
And don't be afraid
online.
to ask other people, ask questions from other people, because that's how you learn. You learn by experience.
Exactly.
And, yeah. So don't be afraid to take on challenges.
You gotta know your passion. You gotta ask yourself some stuff. Yes, this is what I want to do, but then how are you gonna do it? And like, if it's good for you.
You have
You
to.
know, for us here, we really enjoy what we're doing, and we're really happy it all started.
Yeah.
We're given this opportunity right here as well to talk to you guys.
I'm sure too.
Yeah. But we're not expecting any of this at all. You know, like I said, it was all an idea. More things to come in the future. We have like plans, bigger plans.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Follow us
Baby
on
steps.
Instagram,
Baby steps.
Vintrovisuals.
Yep.
At this point, we only have 107 followers.
We will get there.
We will get there.
Everyone starts somewhere. As long as you put in the work, trust that you will be rewarded.
Thank you, CIHE.
For more content, please visit the page.
We are Vintrovisuals.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
And stay tuned for our website.
Thank you.
有冇諗過成為設計師啊？有？點解啊？你可能會話，因為我中意畫畫，我中意發白日夢，我中意靚嘅嘢，我中意。但係你有冇諗過，真正嘅原因可能係你想改變呢個世界？我哋深信設計係可以改變世界。我哋由1971年已經開始有呢個信念，你呢？如果你都有呢個想法，加入我哋。
人工智能咧已經好廣泛咁用喺每一個行業，前途係發展係非常之理想嘅。面對住社會咁大嘅需求，明愛專上學院就喺2020至21年度開辦人工智能榮譽理學士學位課程。
呢個課程咧仲配合我哋新成立嘅人工智能實驗室，從簡單嘅 AI 應用，以至複雜嘅 AI 設計都可以學到嘅。
更多有關課程嘅資訊，可以瀏覽明愛專上學院嘅網頁。